Hey everyone, in section 2 of chapter 10, we're going to be focusing on solving one of three things. Either we're going to be solving for principal, we're going to be solving for rate, or time. And if you remember back in chapter 6, we used the magic triangle to do so. To work with some of the problems there, we're going to use the same principles here and have some good resources on here. So I'll split this up into three separate videos, one for principal, one for rate, and one for time. So in this video, what I'll do is I'll take a look at solving for principals. Let's directly look at that in this one here. So let's look at this closer here. So over here we have our magic triangle. Again, we have our interest at the very top, principal and rate. So in this case, what we're going to be doing is we need to find out the principal of the loan. So the wording on the problem would be something like this. They're going to give you the interest, they're going to give you the number of days, they're going to give you the interest, but you don't know the principal. So again, this is how it's going to be laid out. So to solve for the principal, we're going to take the interest divided by whatever's on the bottom here, and we're going to multiply those together. So when I look at this formula here, it's rate times time. So in this case, they give you the interest rate of 560 up here at the very top. So I'm going to put this at the very top here. And then underneath, before I divide, I'm going to take my interest rate, multiply the number of days. So again, in this case, we have to read between the lines and figure out, all right, we're days, is it ordinary or is it exact? So in this case, they talk about ordinary. That's why they use 360 here. So simply, you don't have to worry about order of operations here. Just take your 0.9, multiply it by 125 divided by 360. And then once you have that answer, divide it by 560 into 560. And that will give you your result of $17,920. And again, for the time frame, again, if they gave you 48 months, you would simply replace 48 over 12. And again, if they give you 3 years, they're simply replace that out. So in this problem, this example they gave you, it looked at the number of days and went back to the ordinary example. Also, we can get back, again, other examples from the book, looking at this right here again, where you'd have 4,000 for the interest, 8%, and 90 days. Going back to the number of days, this is going to be ordinary. So again, here's your problem. So again, first thing you want to do is break your percent down to a decimal if you want to, times the number of days, which is 90 divided by 360. Okay, so this is sort of the calculator sequence on here. So in the book, this is sort of important to take a look at this to calculate the denominator first. So that's what they did, is they sort of they worked through the bottom first. Once they had a bottom solved, then they divided it by the 4,000, and again for the principal of $20,000. Looking at the Triad exercise, again, same thing. 125 days, so you know right away it's going to be either exact or ordinary. So in this case, it's ordinary, so we're going to be looking at 360. They give you the amount. This is the one we just did. And again, just the layout of this is the premise on how we're going to do that. Solve this first, the rate times the time. Write it down, and then divide that into 560. Okay, and that will give you your principle that we want to solve. So again, it's important that you take care of the bottom part of this formula first. I hope this helps.